The U.S. Navy is pursuing a massive, fleet-wide upgrade of a shipboard defensive weapon designed to intercept and destroy approaching or nearby threats such as enemy small boats, cruise missiles, and even low-flying drones and aircraft. A close-in weapon system is designed to detect and destroy short-range incoming missiles or aircraft after they penetrate outer defense systems, typically mounted on naval vessels. Almost all of the modern warships are equipped with the CIWS system. The CIWS system can either employ large-caliber guns or missiles or a combination of both. Like the SeaRAM, a gun-based CIWS usually consists of a combination of radars, computers, and rapid-firing multiple-barrel rotary cannons placed on a rotating turret. Missile-based CIWS uses either infrared, passive radar/ESM, or semi-active radar terminal guidance to guide missiles to the targeted enemy aircraft or other threats. In some cases, CIWS is used on land to protect military bases or SeaRAM. In the land-based versions, the CIWS can also protect the base from shell and rocket fire. The Phalanx CIWS. Developed by the American company General Dynamics, the Phalanx CIWS has been in use with the United States Navy since the 1980s and has been exported to 15 countries worldwide. The U.S. Navy deploys it on every class of surface combat ships except the Zumwalt-class destroyer and San Antonio-class amphibious transport dock. The Phalanx Close-in Weapon System, or CIWS, is an area weapon engineered to use a high rate of fire and ammunition to blanket a given area, destroying or knocking enemy fire out of the sky before it can reach a ship. The Phalanx CIWS, which can fire up to 4,500 rounds per minute, has been protecting ship platforms for decades. The weapon is designed to counter incoming enemy attacks from missiles, small arms fire, drones, enemy aircraft, and small boats, among other things. It functions as part of an integrated layer defense system in order to intercept closest-in threats, service officials explained. The weapon is currently on Navy cruisers, destroyers, aircraft carriers, and amphibious assault ships, among other vessels. The upgrades are designed to substantially increase capability and ensure that the system remains viable in the face of a fast-changing and increasingly complex threat environment. The overhaul in recent years has consisted of numerous upgrades to the weapon itself, converting the existing systems into what's called the Phalanx 1B configuration. At the same time, the CIWS overhaul also includes the development and ongoing integration of a new, next-generation radar for the system called the CIWS Phalanx Block IB Baseline 2. The Block 1B configuration provides defense against asymmetric threats such as small, fast surface craft, slow-flying fixed and rotary-wing aircraft, and unmanned aerial vehicles through the addition of an integrated forward-looking infrared or FLIR sensor. SeaRAM Ship Defense. The Navy plans to further upgrade, integrate, and fire off its SeaRAM ship defense deck-fired interceptor weapon, now arming a wide range of its surface fleet. The SeaRAM weapon system, designed to fire rolling airframe missiles out of a close-in weapon system, is now installed on many Navy ships to include destroyers, amphibious ships, and of course the Navy's Littoral combat ship. The SeaRAM provides an advantage to many Navy combatants due in large measure to its self-contained system, meaning it uses its own radar, software, and sensors without needing to occupy other technologies or systems on the ship. The SeaRAM system builds upon the infrastructure and radar of the CIWS, which has a Phalanx gun system that fires a 20mm cannon at close-in threats, such as small boats. The SeaRAM is part of a layered ship defense system designed to identify and destroy longer-range approaching enemy threats, such as anti-ship missiles, drones, small boats, and helicopters. The idea is to supplement and build upon the defensive power of the CIWS, an area weapon that fires multiple projectiles from a Phalanx gun system to destroy approaching air and surface threats. SeaRAM increases the envelope of attacking threats a ship can defend against, and hits targets at farther ranges than CIWS. Navy officials have said they are very enthusiastic about SeaRAM, as it is the kind of weapon that enables ships to operate in a higher threat environment. Raytheon Weapons developers explain that the SeaRAM massively expands the defensive envelope of the ship. enabling a longer-range rolling airframe missile beyond the capacities of a SeaRAM gun to track and destroy multiple targets simultaneously. SeaRAM has an ability to destroy several approaching enemy attacks at one time, using an autonomous dual-mode passive radio frequency with infrared guidance, a Raytheon statement said. One of the largest advantages of the weapon lies in its ability to operate an independent radar as part of a layered defense system to track and take out targets from longer ranges with more precision and coordination. The SeaRAM missile system replaces the CIWS area weapon with a rolling airframe missile which fires from an 11-missile battery. The CIWS, which has in recent years been upgraded by the Navy to incorporate surface as well as incoming air threats, shoots out 4,500 rounds per minute with a Phalanx gun firing mini projectiles. Interestingly, a Navy weapons developer once said that the SeaRAM integrates the accuracy and precision of the Rolling Airframe Missile, or RAM, with the maneuverability of the CIWS Phalanx's high-resolution search and track sensor systems designed for rapid response. The RAM is a versatile interceptor. It can fire from a SeaRAM or a guided missile weapons system Mk-49 launcher. The Mk-49 consists of a launcher and lightweight, fire-and-forget interceptor weapons. Chinese CIWS vs. Phalanx CIWS. The latest Chinese CIWS gun system is the 11-barrel 30mm gun, the H/JP-11 naval gun, a close-in weapon system dedicated to intercept enemy anti-ship missile. The gun is called 1130 gun in most reports. It is believed that 1130 gun is the best naval close-in weapon system at the moment. It is mounted on the 55 class destroyers, some 52D destroyers, and Chinese aircraft carriers. It is developed based on the 7-barrel version Gatling gun. The 1130 gun can be operated fully automatically. The turret housed the gun, radar, optical, and infrared tracking systems, feeding mechanism, and ammunition storage. The main purpose is to shoot down anti-ship missiles, but it can also intercept boats, aircraft, or attack land targets. The turret has 2 ammunition storage with around 1,000 rounds ready to fire. This gun fire at a rate of 9,000 to 11,000 rounds per minute, approximately 166 rounds a second. The firing control unit can lock on 40 targets at a time. The rate of fire is well beyond the Phalanx, and because the 1130 system is decades younger than the Phalanx, its sensor and control suites have newer technologies providing better controls. The 1130 gun fires a 30 by 165 mm spin-stabilized discarding armor-piercing round. A low-drag heavy metal core, the ammunition has exceptional flight performance and can penetrate light armor-protected missile warhead. It is way more powerful than 20mm rounds of the Phalanx. Not only the caliber, but also the design of discarding outer layer to ensure heavy core can fly better with lower drag. Some Chinese warships are still equipped with older 7-barrel H/PJ-12 guns. Another important Chinese naval gun is the H/PJ-38 130mm main gun, installed on most Chinese destroyers. The gun can work with the HQ-10 anti-missile, which closely resembles the American RAM missile. Note one reason the US Navy never really went for a Phalanx replacement, that RAM and its bigger brothers can do a better job. The US Navy don't see the value of getting a newer CIWS gun.